Welcome to another episode of Not Yo Average Aunties podcast, where we keep it real, raw, and relatable while sharing our opinions, experiences, and feelings. What are we talking about today, ladies?
Hey. First of all, how
Yes,
you guys doing? It's the holiday season. Bells are
yes, trying to
ringing.
stay warm
You
and
know,
festive. Yes.
see my
Yeah.
little Charlie Brown tree.
I saw girl, I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was like, that motherfucker bear, but it's okay.
I
I
saw a
didn't
little
know that was
Charlie
a tree.
Brown
I
tree.
just
I
thought it was
put
a
it
little
in here.
plant you trying to go.
What'd you say, Joe?
I thought it was a little plant. I wasn't even thinking about that being a tree.
No,
That's
I
my
knew it
little
was a Charlie Brown tree.
I know
Charlie Brown
that you
tree.
said it.
I always wanted to get one, but I
Oh,
never.
Yeah,
okay.
I put it up every year. I'm over the big old Christmas tree situation. So
Well, well, it's interesting that you bring that up because we are talking about holidays the Auntie way, and I
Yeah.
guess
absolutely.
you just dove right into it, baby. Because I mean, I didn't put now. Y'all know I usually go festive. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
decorative from the outside of my house to the inside of my house to the staircase to the everything.
Yep.
The
Mm-hmm.
last 2 years, I just haven't, and I didn't do it this year. And I feel like my daughter, she like took over because she put up her tree before Black Friday. Normally, Black Friday is when I put up my
Israel
tree,
put it up, yeah.
but she put her joint up. I think November 1st. I was like, Jesus.
Oh wow.
Um, and she's been hosting, like Thanksgiving. She hosted Christmas last year, so aside from the fact that my living room is being renovated, so I could have still put stuff up. I usually have stuff up in the kitchen. Y'all know that with my little black Santa right next to my coffee maker, but I just, nah, I'm all right.
Yeah. Well,
It's a different feeling when there's no kids in the house anymore.
Mm,
We have grown adult children. So the last 2 years I haven't decorated neither. As you guys know, I grew up as a Jehovah Witness, so I never used to decorate at all. And then I don't like the traditional colors. Like you never saw red and green in here. I always found other festive colors to decorate
yeah,
yeah,
my house with.
yeah. I
yeah.
wasn't a
Now
red
the
and
last
blue.
2 years it just doesn't feel the same anymore for me.
I don't know. For me, it's less about the kids being adults because they've been adults for a while now.
Hmm.
And we still would do it. I think it's just, she took over the reins, and I'm okay with that. I don't necessarily need to do it. And again, I guess particularly this year is just a mess in that living room. So I'm just not. It's a mess. So I ain't
Yeah,
doing nothing.
yeah.
But you
No,
got
for
your Charlie
me.
Brown. Got your
Yeah,
Hmm.
Charlie.
no, for me, I'm gonna do a minimal because I still like to do a little something similar to
Mm-hmm.
you. Last year, I didn't decorate because we weren't even home.
Mm-hmm.
For our first Christmas ever, not being home. But
How
this
was
year, I
that?
got my
Hmm.
it was weird. It was interesting, but it was
Okay.
weird. I was like, I don't know if I'll ever do it again. It
Really?
doesn't feel the same.
Mm.
It did not feel like Christmas. We were in a warm state, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Maybe if I was in a colder climate with some snow
Mm-hmm.
and some skis and stuff, maybe I would have felt it. But it didn't feel like Christmas to me, like
Mm.
how it does when you are at home.
Home.
So even though I still I minimize my decoration, I don't decorate as much. I got my little Charlie Brown tree. I do put a little small tree on the steps, which I still haven't done yet.
Okay.
And that's it. So I'm with the Christmas tree situation, I'm tired of fighting my cat. She want to climb up in there. So we ain't she be up climbing in there, chewing on the daggone lights. And I'm like, girl, you're gonna electrocute yourself or something gonna happen. So yeah, so it'll be minimum decoration. So I still will decorate. But Joe, it's interesting you say I know outside of your religions, but you do have grandkids. So
Yeah, but it's been more about her. I don't ever shop for gifts anymore. I
mhm.
just send money and be done with my job. Unless, of course, my granddaughter asks for something. I haven't. It just doesn't feel the same anymore to me. She's pretty much taken that part of
You
that
mean your
joy from
daughter?
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she's
So
the
both
one
of
that,
you.
because she's the one that has the kids. So she's the one
Right.
that's running around. I never did the Black Friday thing. Um, I find more deals online now than I do going into an actual store. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
just not the
Yeah.
same. And I guess because I'm still finding myself,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not into it right now.
Well, that's the thing. You both have adult children outside of their home. So it's kind of natural that they would kind of take over, and now you're going over visiting their homes, leaving the mess over there. You don't got to do all
None of it.
That's on their ass.
Now this year she came and cooked Thanksgiving here, but
yeah,
which was nice. I actually enjoyed that. But next year I don't plan on touching nothing. She's taking over the turkey, the collard greens, and the rice. I'm going to sit in that living room and be a couch potato all day.
Okay.
So
yeah, I think so. For me, I think I mentioned another one. Like I used to love the Black Friday stuff. That was just my thing, but I haven't done that in over 15 years.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like even the shopping, I don't shop for anybody.
Yeah, same.
That's not anybody, right? So, and I used to be with just me shopping for hubby, and we would get each other Christmas gifts. But I don't even know, like we kind of moved away from that because 9 times out of 10 we're usually going somewhere. That's the gift, right? Or doing something.
Exactly.
So it's just and I guess too, I don't and this may be selfish because I'm not overly concerned about gifts because my birthday is just a week before, so they better be giving me some gifts.
See, that was my holiday.
You heard it here.
That was my holiday every year. Your house.
Yeah, the party.
Yeah. I mean, you had 30 years in with that. So that was that's what I looked forward to doing every year. Hanging out at your house. So
we stopped that.
Yeah, I know. And that is funny because that has stopped. It's like it's not the same for me anymore.
Yeah. So in our household, we've been gradually moving away from the gifts and everything for a while. And this was actually initiated by the kids. Like,
okay,
listen, we don't need to do the big old gift exchange because first of all, I have a birthday on the front end and on the back end of Christmas.
That's right.
And I always, their birthdays meant more to me, and I guess it means more to them as well than the whole big Christmas kind of thing. But it's still just being around each other, enjoying that time, but mostly celebrating birthdays. So it'd be if we start, with the younger ones whose birthday is before Christmas, and then the older one whose birthday is after Christmas, she wanted to get all her stuff on Christmas anyways. So it's like we kind of like the way we transitioned initially was we started doing Secret Santas within our house, right? So Mom, you don't gotta buy all the gifts or whatever have you, because I didn't tell him Santa bought a daggone thing.
I never played that.
There was no such thing as Santa. I didn't
play that game, right? So when me and their dad was together, it was for Mom and Dad on that package. For Mom and Dad, we worked hard and bought those gifts.
Facts.
And then when fast forward, it's just me and them. It was from Mom or whatever. So then they kind of grew up and they initiated, let's just do Secret Santas, and we picked each other name out the hat. Now, when they were still younger, being who I am, I still bought all of them gifts, and they were like, you didn't listen to the rules. These are the rules. And I'm like, well, y'all my baby, so I'm still going to get you a little extra something.
Yeah.
But at like the last 2 years, it's like no gift exchange. We celebrate each other's birthdays, which is more important because my birthday is in November. So the only one of my kids whose birthday is my son. He's in June, so he's in the summer. He's the only summer baby. But other than that, we just spend quality time with each other. It's just very different, which I'm not mad about. I'm fine.
Yeah. I have a question though. When you guys were buying gifts, did you have any like rules or budgets on gift giving for whether it's for your kids or whoever? Did you have any like rules, like a rubric you would follow when you bought gifts?
Not really. It just all depend on what they wanted. My youngest, Don Charles was a gamer, so that's pretty much where money went with him. And Champion was the sneakers and the clothes, and so was Day Day.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, for me, they would they didn't ask for big ticketed items. So I really was like, make your list, see what's on your list or whatever have you. And once in a while it'd be a big ticket item, but that'd probably be like for the birthday because it's a big ticket item, and all the other stuff would be like little smaller things. But I didn't have a budget because they were really pretty good about asking for what they wanted for the holiday. and for their birthday. So I never really complained about it. And they were good kids, so they deserve whatever they asked for.
Yeah.
So I used to split it. So birthday would be the more bigger item, and then the accessories, if I didn't get everything for the birthday, came at Christmas time.
Yeah.
So got it. Yeah, I think sometimes even with family, my mom. So historically, Christmas is everyone knows that I used to be very like decorative and just into the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
But it was more so it's yes, I liked all the festivities that associated with Christmas, my birthday, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was more the time sharing with us as a family.
Yeah.
Like on Christmas Day, I typically don't like to go anywhere. I don't like people coming over. I just like it to be my own nucleus.
Yeah.
Now it's a little bit different because, like I said, we went over to Bree's house, right? So, but that's still us. It's just us, and I like it that way. And unless my mom comes up, then that's something different. But even she's not used to the lack of gift giving. Like, so if she's not with us and if she's with like my sister, she'll call and she'll be like, so what do you guys get? She's always, it's something with her where she's always used to asking the kids, what did you get for Christmas?
Right.
Now they're adults. So it's like,
Yeah.
don't do that. I'm trying to explain to her, like, and when I said
every
year it's the same conversation, it's like, we don't really do that, Mom. What do you mean no gifts? I'm like, lady. Like, hubby, what do you mean Richard didn't get? I was like, he doesn't have to. Like, we give each other things throughout the year.
Exactly.
We don't need a holiday to
define it. Yeah.
Money to, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's not, it's more about spending time. And I find that those are the times that's it's special. Like even last year it was really cool to be do it at our house. It was different for all of us, but it was cool to do it and just spending time playing games, laughing, joking, stories, all those things, you know, as we make it even more special.
Yeah. So one of the big things that my mom always did, and I still kind of carry on, maybe cut it down a little bit, was like we always had. So when I was a kid, my mom would wrap all the gifts, but she would leave one gift out for us to just play around with until she got up. And no gifts were open until what? I moved my candle. Sorry. No gifts were open until after we had our Christmas breakfast. So she made Christmas breakfast every year. And then we'd sit around, open the gifts and play games and so forth and so on. So that's one thing that I continue to carry on with my kids or whatever. Not as big, but it's like certain things just have to be on the menu. Same thing with Thanksgiving. We switched Thanksgiving up a little bit this year on the menu, but two things had to be on that menu: collard greens and mac and cheese. Couldn't get away from that, right? But I took Thanksgiving this year, and I'm probably gonna do the same thing for Christmas breakfast. So like scale back. It's less of us, it's small, smaller people, so you don't have to make as much, because I get tired of the damn leftovers. All these holidays, cook all that food, all this food left over, ain't nobody eating it.
See, I don't have that problem in my house.
Raven has been in love. Whatever turkey was left, that was what was going. And the oxtail gravy. I mean, whatever was left went to her. So
yeah, we
she's
don't
been
have
in her glory.
Man, I cooked smaller too, and it still has. I mean, I won't say I had a lot of food left over, but still more than I would have liked to have left over.
Yeah, they usually be arguing shit the next day after Thanksgiving. My youngest daughter was like, "Who touched my plate?" You know, because and I'm like, "Girl, I promise you, nobody's had no." And I'm like, "There's enough."
Because you be living. You be living for them leftovers the next day anyway. The next day, because it's always better.
So it's there, but it doesn't last past the Sunday, if that, right? So it usually goes relatively fast. But we do the same thing. Like it's those types of traditions where it's breakfast. Like my husband will go, he'll make the breakfast. Mostly he's doing that in the morning on Christmas morning. And it's tradition. Like no one really opens up the gifts until we've already ate. We go in there when we were doing the gift giving type thing. So it's pretty cool. I have a question though.
Yeah.
So now that we all have grown kids, do you like the free? Because I feel like there's a sense of freedom because there's less obligation. I just give some money if I choose to, and be done with it, right? But do you feel like you like the freedom, or do you get a little sad about it because it's not as it was when they were younger?
I'm on the cusp.
Okay.
Some holidays I felt kind of sad because I'm not with everybody, but then there's times I enjoy lounging up all day watching TV. So
Mm.
just depends on the mood I'm in. But lately, I like this year we did the Thanksgiving together. I'm hoping Christmas is going to be somewhat the same, where we all wear the same pajamas. Christmas morning. That's one vision I would like to see come true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, if y'all was doing that,
Before.
somebody better buy them pajamas now.
I
for
know.
real.
I mean, you only got a couple of weeks.
Weeks
The
left.
struggle bus was real last year. We trying to find something because we went away with a couple of people last year. We wanted to do the whole pajama thing. Like, so I'll tell you, another story when my mom was here.
Okay.
She made us like holiday shirts.
Who made you?
I'm gonna find the picture.
Uh,
It with all of us. So like we couldn't find the daggone pajamas because we was too late trying to buy them so we could all have. And this was like the one year we said we're gonna try and do the same pajama theme. Like we've never fell into the whole thing that everybody else is doing, right? So it was this one year we were gonna try it. Too late. So my mom found some thermal shirts. I think we all had like red thermal shirts, and she put like kind of Christmas decorations on, like miniature Christmas. Hilarious. I thought it was it's creative and cool, right? You gotta do it. And my mom was like type of person, she would always make something happen. So, but yeah, if you're gonna get those PJs, you better do it now. So
better get them now.
Yeah.
See who's down for it and get them now, because otherwise it'll be a next year endeavor for sure. For sure.
If it don't happen this year, it's fine. But that's something that I would like to see happen, where we take a picture in it, and because even though we were all together, we still didn't get the family portrait that I was looking to get, because that was the first time they were all in the same room for, it was like 10 years.
Wow.
Still
every time something was happening, it was always one missing, and we finally got all three of them together and still didn't take no pictures. So I was just happy that they were all in the same room and they enjoyed each other's company.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah,
that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
But to answer your question, Key, oh, sorry, I didn't answer.
Go for it.
Didn't answer your question. Sad or no, but because my kids are still here, right? So, but I do feel like when they do leave, if we don't have that quality time together, they start like not trying to get together around the holidays because they have their own things going on, then maybe, I don't know, I haven't experienced it yet, but I do have a sense that I may feel like, dang, they all grown out there doing their own thing. And so I'm not there yet. So we'll see.
Yeah. It's just interesting to, I mean, I got some home, some not home, right? So it just seems it's just different. I think I think I'm in a season where life changes, right? Life changes, and what used to be routine is no longer routine. So it's about evolving and just coming to the realization that this is the way it is,
This
and
is
that's
the
cool.
new way of the Walston household, or same year.
And it could be different next year, so it's all, and I'm okay with that. So I don't necessarily get sad. I had long story short, I had a wake up call, probably might have been, I'm trying to think, it could have been 10 or 15, more than maybe 15, 16 years ago, when I went to go, like I told you, it used to be tradition on Black Friday, we would put up the Christmas tree. That is the tradition. The kids always help. Hubby usually has to work, but when he comes home, we're already done. I have my glass of wine, I'm playing my Christmas music. And one year, one person wanted to go to their friend's house. One person wanted to go this one wanted to go across the street, play with their friends. And that was back then. So I was just like, oh,
right,
they're leaving me. And mind you, they're
happening?
Like 7 and 13, 14, but that already changed it. So I had to open myself up to the way you used to do it is not going to be that way forever. So I'm used to opening myself up, say, okay, this is the way it is now,
Yeah.
Now, since then, have we done it together? Yeah, because I guilt them. You know, I'm like, you left me for dead. I will guilt, for facts. Yeah, you left me for dead on Black. And I was, I guilt them. So they'll do it. But no, in real talk, I realized that, it's different. Once they get a certain age, they want to go with their friends. And that was just teenager. Now they're like adults.
Yeah.
Different. And it's okay. They have to start doing their own thing. What else is important to you this time of year? Because I know for me, because this is one of the favorite times of year, I told you for a variety of reasons, but not only because around my birthday, but it's a time when I can assess and like reset if necessary. I take a lot of time being by myself, just assessing.
Yes.
And I love doing
that. Getting that quality time, thinking about the year, the whole year as a whole, and then what you probably like are teeing up for the new year, basically. So I do the same thing, because you always have setting goals, right? So what goals did you set for this year that you didn't accomplish for one reason or another, because things happen, and are those the same still goals you have? I know we're going to talk about these things on other conversations, but those are definitely things that I kind of do.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
So
we all talk about Christmas because that's the holiday we celebrate around this time. Do you have friends who celebrate any of the other holidays during December? You have Kwanzaa, you have Kwanzaa, what's the other one?
Hanukkah. Jewish.
Hanukkah. Yes. So do you have friends that celebrate those, and have you experienced those types of celebrations with them?
It's been quite a few years for me, because people that I worked with, they did the Hanukkah, and they had dinners. So there was a couple of times I went to a dinner, but nothing recent. I don't know anybody that does Kwanzaa, and that's the weird part. I didn't know too many people that actually did that every year.
Yeah, I had some people in my family that did Kwanzaa, and still do, but it wasn't anything like that I really participated in, so to speak. So, and then as far as Hanukkah, yeah, I had coworkers and friends that have as well. But yeah, I it's not anything that I really partake in, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily partaken, but have experience. I can't say that I have experienced any of those things either. I know it gets advertised and it gets talked about the same way as Christmas and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just curious to see, because we have lived and we have come across different people who do celebrate different things. So I thought it would be, let's see what you guys may or may not have experienced.
But that's weird. It's like now it's not even advertised as much.
No.
You know how growing up they used to have the commercials, and I don't see any of that no more.
Everybody is streaming TV. Ain't no watching no damn commercials.
I see a whole bunch of Christmas movies that be popping up and coming on, but for the most part, the actual commercials and stuff, I don't see them anymore. It's really changed.
No one's watching TV.
No one's watching. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of people are streaming.
Yep.
So unless you're on like the Hulus, or now Prime is offering commercials.
But when you're on the low tiered account, on the low tiered account.
Oh, right. On the low tiered account, you get I'm not giving myself up, child, because I'm on the low tier because they offering commercials. But other than that, the way we watch TV is changing too. A lot of people on YouTube.
It's changed.
Yeah, no, but it's continuously changing, because like I said, there's people on YouTube. There's this new thing that I literally just heard about, which is called like micro dramas or something like that, where they're like it's an app called, I want to say Candy Jar, don't quote me, but I'll have to look it up for the show notes. But the whole genre of this, I think, started in China, where it's like these little mini dramas, and here's how they get you. So think of Tubi. Think of something that's so salacious, or not. It doesn't have to be. It could just be something really, really good. You be like, oh, you click on it and you want to watch it. Baby, you got coins. You get all the way into it, and then if you don't got enough money, baby, that shit shut off. But that is
short stories. Yes.
No. It's not short story. You don't got enough. You got to add more money to watch it.
Hell to
See
the
what
now.
I'm saying?
Listen.
That's how they lure you in.
They getting us left and right because everybody get rid of cable. No more cable. No more cable. Now you got to stream everything on an app. So you got Hulu, you got Prime, you got whatever, YouTube, you got whatever. By the time you add all them subscriptions up, you might as well go back to the cable box. Now you talking about some shit you got to add coins to?
No,
man,
so it's I was reading some comment. It was cracking me up.
I'm done.
Because one person said, yo, they got me for $57. I had to see the end of that show. And that my mind, because I was like, what do you mean? Yeah. They said it is based on how much like credits. So the point, and all of a sudden it cuts ad. It's like almost please deposit 5 cents for the next 10 minutes. You know, kind of. I'm joking, but I didn't do it yet, so I don't know. But my whole point is, it's changing the way we're consuming content. I think it's a brilliant idea.
I'm banning TV. I'm like, I'm canceling all the subscriptions because like I'm down to the freaking free shit too. Y'all gonna watch these commercials or y'all ain't gonna watch nothing.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I got a question though. So let's say, do you think re-gifting is a bad thing?
If you give it to a person that don't know the person that you got it from, they gotta be 3-4 people removed.
It's craziness.
Listen, no, here's the thing. So here's the thing. Why waste things, right? Somebody took their time out to get something for you. You may or may not like it, or you may or may not have a need or use for it, but you know somebody that could
use it. Yeah.
Why not re-gift it? But you don't want them to know the person that gave it to you or unless you can be upfront and say, like, I really appreciate this gift. I know somebody who have better use for it. Do you mind do you ask for permission to re-gift? I don't know.
I'm not asking for permission. You know, I'm just raw. I'm giving the shit up. If I don't want it, I'm not gonna waste it.
Is it gonna be too?
Damn, if I give it to you, listen. If you bought me something I ain't like it, Jay, I'm giving it to Joe. I can figure it out. Yeah, you want to argue with me? At least your shit's put to use. The hell you want? You gonna argue with me? Am I the bad person? Same thing with you, Joe. You buy me some shit I don't like. Jay, you want this? Yeah,
no.
To me, I wouldn't get offended if someone did it to mine. I wouldn't get offended.
I don't think people shouldn't because you're doing something with it. You're not throwing it in the trash. You're finding a good home
and it's being used. Because if it's something I know I'm not going to use, that's why even now as I get older, I'm so particular. It's like, nah, don't buy for me. Because I just mean, my style is different. You really got to know me.
Yeah.
Just, you can give me some cash if you want, but don't buy nothing. Just let me get my own shit. Unless you really
giving cash, depending on who it is, I just think sometimes it's so impersonal too. But
really, so you like gifts? You shit out of luck with me. To me, see, I don't think I hear what you're saying. I guess because I spent so many years getting gifts, I'm gift out, and I don't want to have to spend my time thinking about what would be a good gift for someone.
Yeah, I don't. So same thing. I don't want to give somebody something that they don't need or not going to use. Right. I'd rather them go and get what they actually want. So, and I've been doing that way. Like, my kids was very, very picky too. So we went from the list kind of thing, put on the list what you want, pick out what you want to. I'm giving you, I know you like this store. I'm going to give you a gift card to that store because you shop at that store. I'm going to give you cash. Go buy what
and that's how I feel when I give money to Dede now because she's around them more. She knows what they would want more. I'd rather just give her money and be done with it.
Yeah, I'm not.
And the only other time I would give money is baby showers. Unless it's something particular I'd rather just send them money to the store that they're going to shop at or just give it to them and let them get better use out of it to get the stuff that they know that they're going to need. But I'd rather buy a gift. That's just me though.
That's fair. I ain't buying shit. Only who I'm buying for? Me. I'll do that, but I ain't. No way.
So, to that point, Key, have you ever gone Christmas shopping and you're buying something for somebody? You're like, hey, I like this shit. I'm gonna buy me one too. Or you bought something for someone, both of you, and you wind up keeping it for yourself. Have you guys ever done that?
No.
Nah.
I've never done
Mm.
that. Like most of the stuff I bought, like if I want something, I'm gonna buy it for myself. You know,
Mhm.
I would. So if I seen something when I was buying, let's say for the kids or whatever, and
Mhm.
I did, get them a big ticket item, and I'm like, hey, I might like that belt for myself. 9 times out of 10, I already bought one, right? If it's a
Mhm.
scarf or something or accessory, and usually it's big ticket items that I think that I know that they would use and wear,
Mhm.
but maybe they can't afford it. So then I would do that, right? And 9 times I already have it, so I don't really,
Yeah.
I don't. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm usually very intentional. When I was buying, I was very
Mhm.
intentional in what I bought.
Yeah.
So I'm talking just for my kids. If I was buying for others people, because same thing when they were younger. As they got older, I stopped doing that because I was less intentional, because you find, especially when they're in that teenage years, it gets a bit dicey in terms of the clothes, in terms of the this and the that, and they
Mhm.
like this, what's hot, what's not. I'm not getting involved in all of that. It's
Same. I wasn't stressing about it. Nope.
too much. I don't say,
Yeah.
definitely now you could whatever so I don't do that. I also never been one to bust up no credit cards on no Christmas shopping. I don't play that. It's done with cash. If we ain't got it, y'all ain't got it. So
Right.
plain and simple. Because
Yeah.
interest rates, I was on one comment, somebody said they had 33%. Are you crazy?
On a credit card?
On a credit
Yeah.
card? 33%, 29.99, 33. And I guess that's also contingent upon, I guess, their credit score. Maybe, I don't know. Because in the
Yeah.
comments, people,
That's crazy.
it was different. But are you crazy?
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you busting up trying to get your kid some, I'm saying J's, Jordans. I don't even know if that's the hottest thing. Whatever the hottest thing is right now.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
come on, you put on your
if you
credit
did the,
card.
if you did the math, so 30% is almost like 50%. So if you buy $100 item and you don't pay that off before that, whatever that period is, you must pay $200 for $100 item.
That makes no
almost.
sense to me. I won't do it.
When I
And
use my
that's
credit
firm.
card, there has to be a 6 or a 12-month no interest to pay it off. And that's how I'm usually paying off my stuff by then.
That's how they
I'm
trap
not,
your ass.
no, it ain't no trap. I
Everybody
make
you.
sure that they're paid off by that time. So
I
I'm not
know, but
paying them
that's
no
why they
interest.
get you
Not
the
you.
firm, the afterpay, 6 months, no interest. So you be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get me this Gucci scarf." Next thing you know, you done spent $1 million, and then you can't find the fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Or you lost it. I can't. I'm not doing that. Or you might, but even if it's not that, if it's something for the kids, to me, I've never been. If we don't got it, we ain't getting it.
So
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Finish your statement.
I was going to say, one of the things, what I find was very interesting to me. I was paying attention this entire year. You go on TikTok, depending on your algorithm, because I am cognizant that we each got 3 different algorithms as anybody else, depending on our interests. But you go on there, and this whole years has been this thing where I'm seeing people are broke. They're struggling to pay their rent. They're struggling to buy groceries, medical bills, all this stuff. So a lot of people, the layoffs, this is what I'm seeing. And I was like, it cannot be. It cannot be. And we know that to be true because it has to only be a fraction of the population, because Black Friday was popping this year. And I was surprised. But all the people saying I can't afford this. I can't afford. Stop it, Beyonce, from putting out product because we can't afford, they're making it so somebody can't, right? So I can't afford that. It must be nice for you to do this. I'm seeing this. Yeah. But it's only a small fraction. It has to be, because Black Friday said was the highest spending they've seen in years.
Hell?
And
it's funny. So it's funny you say that. So I haven't seen any of that stuff on TikTok or anywhere else, and I wonder if it's real. I mean, it could be. I won't say that it's not. I can't talk about people's plights, whatever, one way or the other. But it is funny that that this year, given the year that it's been, political or otherwise, and people saying no shopping Black Friday, only shop Black, only shop this, and for them to report the highest in a long time of sales. The retailers have gone up. I mean, I think even Target rebounds because
A
of
little
Black
bit,
Friday.
probably.
I don't know, a little bit probably, right?
That sounds suspect to
But
me. I'm sorry.
what's
What
suspect to you? That
what's
the Black
suspect?
That
Friday
this is the
shopping?
highest year, really?
People are out there dropping
why
No,
you
numbers.
I'm not disputing that we didn't have a Black Friday. I know that sale, people were still out there buying stuff, that nothing changed. But for it to be the highest year for Black Friday, nah, that I find that suspect. But
No, I think they would be putting it on all the finance channels.
Mm-hmm.
On all the
Mm-hmm.
finance things that I've been watching,
Mhm,
they were out there dropping them coins, which I would ask you ladies. So given the environment, I know Kira, you was a big Black Friday shopper back then.
mhm.
Would this year have been different for you if you were still out there and doing that? Or would you still been out there with the peoples?
You mean if
Out there in
you
the
mean
streets.
you mean taking it back to if like years ago when I was into it
Would you, yeah, but today, would you
in this
still
climate?
in this climate? Would you feel different about it?
No, I would probably focus my efforts more on like I've been doing actually in the last couple of years, and it wasn't
Mhm,
necessarily on Black Friday, but focusing more on like Black owned business, women
Mhm.
owned businesses, Black owned
Mhm.
businesses,
Yeah.
and that would be my focus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to answer that because I enjoyed it doing, but you're asking me about something that's like 15 years ago. So yeah, I enjoyed it. But if my kids were young now, I'm older now. I don't ain't got it in me. I don't want to get up. Maybe that's too. It's like I'm not fitting to get up no 4 o'clock and go out, and that's nah. Right now, hell no, I ain't doing it. I might have just came in the house 2 hours ago. Maybe an hour ago. You want me to come back in and I can't.
She's like, I was in these streets
I was
in
already in these streets
94.
chilling. You know what I'm saying?
mm-mm.
We were having a good time. I ain't got it in me now.
Yeah.
Child.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I think this nothing would have changed. I mean, I didn't subscribe to it back then. I definitely was not entertaining it, not even just Black Friday period, but just the whole shopping thing. I just like
But you
refocus.
don't really like shopping like that.
I'm not a big shopper,
Right.
true, but I
Mhm.
definitely was not out there on no daggone Black Friday.
That's
Not doing
fair.
it. So,
Mhm.
It
but
says
anyway.
just a fact. I know I ain't the one doing the facts, but I just pulled it up. So it
Mhm.
said total online sales for Black Friday, a record 11.8 billion in the US. Now, we could figure out where that's broken down, but that's all
Mhm.
online sales.
See, that's online. Nobody was going out. That's one
I'm not
thing.
saying that. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that. See, a Black Friday deal.
Shopping,
Forget about going out or not going out. A deal
Okay.
is a deal, right? It's still Black Friday. So if it's a deal,
Yeah.
right,
right?
and the retailers have to shift to that too. The retailers had to have Black Friday online and in their stores because not everybody's going out to shop. So people are advertising that for you to shop online as
Oh,
well.
they had Black Friday. What about Cyber Monday?
Hold on, I'm gonna get
Same.
to that. So then it
Yep.
says online growth was a 9.1% year-over-year increase. So
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Okay.
Um and then Cyber Week, so Thanksgiving up to Cyber Monday, it was
Mhm.
44.2 billion
That's
online.
crazy.
So when you think about that number, that's not million, that's billion.
Billion.
People got money, or they're going into debt,
Mhm.
or there's a significant amount of people that still are doing well despite the layoffs, or there's people that are just like, I'm gonna have me a good time even though I am laid, or I'm gonna make sure my family, my kids have, so
Mhm.
they're spending and maybe going
Mhm.
into debt or using their savings. I don't know, but when you talk about $44 billion, that's a lot of
Yeah.
damn money.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
lot of money.
ridiculous. But hey.
Or to Joe's point, because she loves a good conspiracy. This all could be crap and I don't know what the motive is. Maybe
Uh-huh.
Tariffs is the motive. Could
Mhm.
be. Tariffs ain't mean shit. People still was able to the companies were still able to buy product to sell.
Mm.
Remember, he
Right
lifted
there.
he lifted them joints.
Oh, on time. Of course. On
Come on, come
had to
on.
bring some money here, of course.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Leading retailers with the traditional Walmart, Amazon, Target, and
The
Best Buy.
conglomerates, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, they said they dominated the searches. I don't know about the sales. Listen, people were spending money, man. Forbes, and this was in Forbes. So whoever's behind this play, I'm playing into Joe's, conspiracy theory. They definitely hit off Forbes. Put this out there. Sets a new online spending record. It was a new online spending record. So money's the thing. I guess I share all that to say, listen, consumers will consume.
It is. And it begs me to ask this question that I have on here in my notes. It says, is gift giving becoming performative instead of meaningful? Are people just out there just to be buying, to say I bought? Like, what is it?
I felt like that for years. People just buying to be buying.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I don't know. I think sometimes people buy because they think it's a deal. The deals are, in my opinion, haven't been good deals for years.
Yeah.
For years. It wasn't the same as when I was actually out there doing it, right? So I just think, people think it's a deal. They save up their money just to get that, $2 TV, 75-inch for $2.
That's for $2. Listen, the deals happen all cycle, all season. Anybody want to know about
I don't normally wait.
Deals happen all cycle. I would get all of my winter coats in the summertime. I would not get my and listen, it may be out of season. No. It may be out of season. I don't care. But you know what? I didn't spend $200-$300 for that coat. I spent like $25-$50 for that coat.
Yeah. So it's gonna listen. Holidays is what it is. The spending is gonna be. People will still be able to thrive and spend. We'll see if the same thing they're saying 2026 will be a different year for the economically. I don't know. We just have to see. But yeah, it's record spending this year. So I don't know. I feel like I love the holidays. I love this time of year. Like I said, I'm already in my mode of self-assessment. So I'm kind of like taking a moment.
Yeah.
And let's see what the holiday brings.
Yeah. Yep. Keep it, I don't know, lovely, keep it light, keep it festive. Hopefully nobody's going into super major debt, but
don't go into debt. It ain't worth it. Don't be raising no kids. Be like, but you said you was gonna buy me them. Get the hell out of here. Because then you be raising those kids with entitlement. Don't do it to yourself, people. But rock on, raise your kids the way you want to. That's all I got, folks.
Yeah. So I guess for the audience out there, what holiday traditions are you continuing? What have you stopped? Let us know in the comments. What have you creating?
Has it changed? Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you out here in these Black Friday streets contributing, whether it's online or physically? Were you contributing to that 11 point something billion? Huh?
I wasn't.
I sure enough wasn't.
I'm asking the audience.
Audience, do you rock with me or do you rock with everybody else out there in these streets?
That part. What she said.
Let us know. We would love to hear it. Till next time.
Peace, everybody.